Hey everyone. Very quick little side tangent about what just happened there. I'm not starting right away because every single program on my computer at the same time decided to crash. So while this is incredibly unprofessional, give me just a moment to get everything set up. Shit. This is a horrible start for anybody who may be new to my streams. But you know what? It's alright. We'll roll with it. Everything's fine. Give me just a moment to go ahead and boot back up the emulator and everything, and we'll get everything started. Alright, let's see. Wow, that really sucked though, huh? Right, so I guess I'll attempt that one more time and hope it doesn't, you know, pull anything bad on me. I should not be panicking as bad as I am. I've had worse moments on stream. Here, let me just... Not really sure why that's opening in full screen. There we go. Alright, that is not at all what that window should even look like. But it may actually become what I need it to be in just a moment. Jesus Christ, this is a horrible, horrible mess. So sorry, y'all. I swear I'm usually more organized than this. What the fuck? No idea why my whole computer just decided to crash on me like that. No, yeah, the window is not supposed to look like that. Let me just go ahead and open that up a little bit. Alright, fuck. I'm just gonna open up a new window capture, that ain't worth it. I'm kind of horrified to play in full screen now, all things considered. As bad as that went. Alright. There's gonna be a little bit of audio tearing while I get this set up, unfortunately. If it's not like the main thing being focused on, it does do that. Just gonna go ahead and make this bigger and work on cropping some things. Wow, I'm so nervous. I apologize, y'all. And last but not least, we'll go ahead and zoom everything in. And go to properties. Center on screen. There we go. Fuck. Hi everyone. We're playing Mario World, which is you know, pretty exciting all things considered. It isn't capturing the right window at all, is it? I'm gonna try to alt-tab this and hope I can save it. What the hell? Wow, this is the most technical difficulties I've ever had on stream. This is incredibly embarrassing. Let's just try game capture and hope for the best, really. feature any full screen application. And boom. Is that gonna work? Please? Yeah, alright. I'm gonna crop this one more time, and then I promise we'll be good to go. Super sorry about all of that. I don't even really know what to say about it. I haven't had this much trouble streaming a game before, I don't think. But hey, now that we got everything worked out, I don't want to spend too much of y'all's time just configuring things. There we go. That should be pretty much everything. So I'm finally officially gonna get things rolling here. Anyways, hi. For those of y'all new to here, new to this channel, I'm Low Poly Princess, or Layla, and my pronouns are she, her. I'm a variety streamer, and I recently got into a Super Mario World modding, specifically, or I guess ROM hacking would be the more efficient term there, just because of how great the community is and how many cute little mods there are. So I've had a lot of trouble getting this set up, as you've seen. Hopefully that's not too indicative of the quality of my streams going forward. But very quickly, I would like to address a couple things before we start. One, I am currently using a ROM hack that replaces Mario's sprite sheet with those of Princess Daisy. And that was made by a really cool little modder, or I guess ROM hacker. I don't know what she would want me to call her, but that would be at Weeble over on Twitter, which I'm putting in the chat for you to be able to see how to spell that if you ever want to check out her stuff, which I strongly recommend. She's really cool, has like a lot of really great takes on things, and just from what I've seen, she seems like a really cool person. Outside of that, thank you to Neptune Neon, who streams a lot of Kaizo Mario stuff, who helped me actually get everything set up for this. I very much appreciate that. I know it was very sudden to have to ask for assistance there, but he was very sweet in actually walking me through what I needed to do and everything to apply custom sprites and things to a ROM, so I felt it very necessary to go ahead and say, hey, you know, these were the kind of people that helped me make this stream possible. And finally, one more thing. It seems like we got a follower as I was getting everything set up, which didn't play, so I'm going to go ahead and play that notification now. Clockwork Netty, thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. And hopefully, without any more ado, we'll get on with Super Mario World. Now, I played this game decently recently on my Super Nintendo Classic, because my girlfriend or partner, Lily, was over. And I really just kind of wanted to show this game to her because it's one of my favorites. I grew up playing this game, so it's kind of a comfort game for me. There were a lot of afternoons as a kid where I would just sit down and play through all of Mario World. Not like 100%ing it or anything, but in terms of first level to Bowser, yeah. Definitely did that a lot as a kid. I'm not nearly as good at this game now, as you'll come to see. I am by no means nearly as good as some of the really impressive, like, Kaizo players and things like that you'll see in the ROM hacking community. But I'm just here to have a good time, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. So, enough blathering about that. I guess now would be a better time to just focus on the actual gameplay itself, which, you know, by the way, thank all of y'all who decided to stop by. I very much appreciate it. I'm having a pretty great time, all things considered. I don't know, I got goosebumps. I'm pretty excited to be able to show this off, and you know, Weeble, the person who ended up, or I say Weeble, I don't think that's what they go by online, but she does have that as her Twitter username, and I'm like kind of blanking on what her other name is. I think it's Annette, which again, if she ends up dropping by, definitely gonna try to thank her for, you know, her work on this ROM hack and everything, because this is adorable, and being able to re-experience a game from my childhood you know, where you're actually playing as a female character instead of the male one that comes stock, is actually really just, it's a good feeling, you know? There's not really any negatives to it as far as I'm concerned. Fuck, I understand I'm a scrambled mess at the moment. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to get this stream up in time, specifically because of the fact, so for those of y'all who don't know, I live with 3 cats. One of my cats was being really, really talkative and just wanted attention really bad, and I'm kind of confused about that. Because he had everything he needed and everything. He just wanted some love, you know? So, don't get me wrong, there's no problem with that, but my girlfriend is incredibly allergic to cats, so because of that, I try to keep them out of my room. I was worried I might actually have to make an exception and bring him over and just, like, sit him on my lap. But he seemed to have calmed down now. I believe he's, taken a nap on the couch in the living room, so... all things considered, we're pretty good, but if you ever hear any meowing in the background followed by me opening the door, chances are my, sweet little cat Orion has probably joined us for the stream. Outside of that, I don't really think I have anything else to preface. I'm just gonna play Mario World and chill. I'm not gonna worry too much about the quality of commentary or anything. Just the fact that it's here, in my opinion, should be good enough. Yeah, thank you all for your continued support of my channel. I know I took like 5 or 6 days off of streaming entirely just because I didn't really feel up to it. But again, it feels like regardless of how long I take breaks, there's always like a consistent group that comes by and drops by and says hey and stuff, which is just super sweet, and I'm endlessly thankful for y'all, so, you know, thank you for doing that. I'm very thankful for the online community I've managed to find, whether that be through, you know, Mario World ROM hacking, or just, you know, people who follow my stuff on Twitch. I've met some really sweet people, and this is not me saying to any extent that I'm necessarily friends with fans, because I don't really do that. I think there's a lot wrong with that. But for what it's worth, a lot of my friends have checked out my stuff to be supportive in my early days, as it were, I guess, or as it is. I'm a very small streamer, if you couldn't tell by my very rigid setup this afternoon. I still really apologize for that. Ooh, I've been so much more rambly than normal today. I truly hope it's not coming across as anything too unwatchable. God, this is such a cute ROM hack, though, truly. I've always really loved this game, so, it's a game I've been wanting to stream for a while. I just never really got around to looking into whether or not there were different custom, sprites and stuff for a while, as well as how to apply them, and, you know, recently I got some help with that, and found out about this excellent little ROM hack, and now I'm just kind of thriving. So I didn't feel like I had much of an excuse not to play it anymore. It's a really short game, it's very easy to get through in 1 or 2 streams, so I just figured, you know what, fuck it, why not? Something endlessly entertaining about this game, too. Like, the level designs are all so memorable. Oh, oh, buddy. Alright, we're good. Well, you're not good. Fuck. Well, that could have went a little bit better. I hate that I said, ooh, buddy, because I was, like, legitimately concerned about Yoshi, and my first thought as to what to refer to him as was, in fact, my buddy. Oh. I've been thinking about getting into Kaizo Mario stuff. I don't know if I ever will, because obviously, as it goes to show from this stream so far, I am by no means at the skill level to do that yet. Fuck, I don't usually do this bad, though. Again, I'm so nervous. Couldn't tell you why. Just gonna try to focus on this platforming, honestly. Yeah, I will say all the worlds in, well, Mario World are very creative in terms of the base game, and I do hear that there are some very, very good, like, ROM hacks that are on par with the difficulty of the original game that I have had recommended and suggested to me, so maybe if that's something anybody wants to see in the future, I could potentially come back to this game with some ROM hacks. Who can say? I don't really know. But as far as this series goes, for those of y'all who were wondering, outside of this simple, like, sprite swap mod, I'm not exactly using any other ROM hacks or anything and don't intend to for the rest of this series. So hopefully that's, you know, understandable and all. God, something about, like, the movement in Mario World 2 feels really good. It goes without saying that I don't have it quite down pat like a lot of other people do. But it still feels very fluid, and the moveset in this game was a massive leap from anything that came before it in terms of this particular series. So there's a lot of reasons to really love this game, I think, especially even now in 2021. I think it's a very enjoyable game. And seeing how great the ROM hacking scene is, yeah, there's a lot of content that you can do just from, you know, ripping a copy of this game. Very, very good stuff. Even if you're not necessarily into playing platformers, I feel like arguably watching some of the people who do Kaizo runs and things like that are very, very intriguing. And although I haven't really watched a lot of speedruns of this game, I bet they're really good. Again, I can't say anything definitively on that front, but I'd imagine this game has a pretty good community because so far it's been, at the very least, very, very good to me. So for what that's worth, it's a strong recommend. I wish I had, like, some particular names to recommend to you. I don't really have much of any, though, again, outside of Neptune Neon, who was very sweet to me. I believe last time he was streaming, he was working on his own ROM hack, which is pretty cool. I don't know if he just streams Super Nintendo games or not, but he definitely plays a lot of Super Nintendo titles, so if you're looking for somebody of a bit of a higher production quality, so to say, that's definitely not a bad spot to look, all things considered. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this to turn. One more time should do it. Up. There we go. Alright. Even like the Koopalings being here, a lot of them were a lot more fleshed out than I feel like they were in Mario 3, which was pretty cool. I definitely grew up well past this game's initial release prime. Like, for the record, I was born in 2001, so because of that, I got this game very, very late. But I had one of those little top loader consoles that could play, excuse me, Super Nintendo and NES games, so this was one of the few that I had, and I replayed the hell out of it, because outside of a lot of, like, you know, the cheaper, easier to find games, this was definitely probably the highest quality one I had. Save for maybe, like, you know, Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, which I had both of. No, excuse me, I had 1 and 3. I never could get to, physically, and I've never gotten around to playing 2. Very curious about how it holds up. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I hadn't seen the sprite for, Daisy with the cape. I was curious what that was going to be like. God, Anne really did do a great job on this ROM hack. I can't give her enough credit. I did realize in my tweet earlier, I accidentally, like, tagged her without putting the, little, like, slash before it, so it wouldn't, like, send her a notification that I tagged her, just because I'm just some streamer, you know? I definitely didn't intend to, make her look at any of my posts or anything, but, I saw that she was actually, like, super sweet and, like, followed me and even, like, retweeted my, announcement for the pre-stream and everything, so, you know, thank you for that. If you end up looking at this VOD or anything at any point, I very much appreciate it. It is weird, the kinds of, communities and, like, solidarity you'll find within something, even like a ROM hacking community, which is something up until recently I hadn't even considered looking into, but I'm very, very glad I did. And her crouch animation where she just kind of like has her knees bent in front of her is so cute. All of this is absurdly adorable. I'm a very big fan of early low poly looks as well as like Super Nintendo and like DS era sprite art, so the like kind of cartoony art style I think this ROM hacker went for definitely does the character a lot of justice, and it's very, very cute. Again, I really like that the cape even has like the correct color palette and everything. It's just neat. It's very, very good. I'm trying so hard to make this stream more of me just like being like, hey, this ROM hack's good, you should check it out. But also, I don't really know what else to say. I feel like my solo commentary has been getting a bit more stale because I've been streaming so much with Lily lately. Oh, fuck. Truly, a lot of it is I gotta get back into the rhythm of everything, you know? Ooh, come to think of it, maybe I should stream Yoshi's Island at some point. As weird as this might sound, as much as I love the Super Nintendo and most of its library, I've never played more than like a few levels of Yoshi's Island, so maybe that should be one I should check out on stream at some point. Curious about how the ROM hacking scene for that game compares to Mario Worlds, because I have a hunch that Mario World is a bit more like widely accepted, you know? Or maybe not widely accepted, but widely played. Definitely has a bit of a bigger general audience, I would say. Alright, no going down that pipe. I really made sure there, huh? God. I know it's something I talk about almost every stream, but it really is bizarre that the absolute moment that you turn on a stream, you just play worse. Like, it could be a game that I know on the back of my hand, or like the back of my hand rather, and it just completely leaves me the moment I hit start streaming. Fuck, this time my whole computer left me. Everything like crashed at once, which is really weird and concerning, but thankfully I haven't had any other issues, so outside of that rocky start. Excuse me. Alright, so I believe what I need to do here is, go through one more time. Yep, there we go. Alright, cool. These ghost houses, they really perplex me as a kid. God, how old was I when I played Mario World for the first time? I couldn't have been older than like 12 or 13 when I first played this game. Maybe even younger than that. This game definitely is one of the, you know, crowning jewels of the Super Nintendo, though. Obviously, there are a couple other really big standout ones. Mega Man X1 definitely comes to mind as a very, very good platformer. But in terms of ones that I'm particularly nostalgic for, yeah, this one checks like all the right boxes for me. I wanted to get like a CRT filter running for this game just to like, you know, do it a little bit of justice, but I'm gonna be real. With running the game through RetroArch, using any kind of a filter causes a ton of slowdown for me, which is so bizarre, because I'm playing on a computer built for, you know, that I custom built, hoping to be able to stream basically all, you know, new releases at 1080p 60 FPS and streaming them at 720 60 FPS, so that's kind of bizarre. That's where it cuts off. Then again, I don't know a lot about the kind of like shading technology that's going on there, so completely missed that. Damn. It's really hard to say. Got lucky with the one-up snare. I'm always curious because I never remember the patterns. I'm like, I don't know. I'm wondering if those patterns change, like if they're randomized every time or if they stay consistent. Quite curious about that. God, flying in this game is so fun too. There's not really a ton to say about it, all things considered. It's just kinda neat. Like, it was still really cool to me as somebody who grew up around the era of, like, you know, the PS2, the Wii, the GameCube, that kind of thing. But, I can't imagine how great it probably felt back when the game released in the early 90s. Shit's gotta be wild. Didn't expect to fly away there. I forgot there's no animation for that when you're on Yoshi, so had no clue that was gonna happen. Kinda scared me for a moment. Thought my game was bugging. I've always loved these tiny thwomps. What are they called? Thwimps, I think? It's fucking adorable. Love this game. Oh man, I gotta be honest though. I have not been feeling like streaming as much since beating Deltarune Chapter 2 on stream because no other game has been hitting like it did for me. Like, Super Mario World is one of my favorite games from my childhood, but good lord, Deltarune Chapter 2 blew me away. I can't remember the last time I've, like, smiled and laughed that much on a stream, you know? So because of that, it's been kinda hard to, look forward to other things as much. The Deltarune team has definitely, spoiled me in that regard. Plus, it's got characters like Task Manager, which is literally, you know, a, Robo Kakarot made, so, like, I've never personally felt more seen. No, I'm kidding, but you get what I'm saying. The character designs and everything were very good, and the writing was great. And, like, I'm not over how much the sprites have evolved, and the writing has evolved even just from Chapter 1. I know I shouldn't be talking about Deltarune Chapter 2 here, but I don't think anybody minds. It's a great game. Definitely deserves a little bit of credit, you know? I always thought this castle was really fun. It was very unique. I had a lot of trouble with it when I was, like, younger. Because I'm still not great at games, but man, I was really bad at games when I was younger. So I really struggled through this one a lot. But now that I'm older, I can, like, appreciate a lot of the, level designs here and just how varied and fun they are. Aw, come on, man. Alright, this time for sure. This time for sure. Yeah, alright. One thing that's really interesting to me, though, as somebody who's always grown up loving video games, and I still do, I've been so turned away from a lot of AAA games just because of how toxic the AAA, like, gaming industry is in terms of how shitty it is to its employees and even the business practices that they, you know, get up to. But, another thing I wasn't really expecting, though, is how different it feels, at least to me, in terms of streaming a game versus playing it on your own time is obviously, it goes without saying, but it's a very, very different experience. But I can't say I actively prefer one over the other. Like, I have a great time streaming, and I have a great time playing games on my own, but, the level of, like, not emotions, but I guess, like, how you perceive and, go on with things definitely differs a lot depending on who you are. Oh, I actually didn't want to get rid of my, cape. That sucks. Oh well. Should probably take that just in case. I never noticed or registered that Yoshi got wings while he ate one of those shells when I originally played this game. Oh? I've also never done that. The more that you know. Huh. Sure, why not? I'm curious if these levels are actually, like, more difficult than, you know, other ones that you just run into organically rather than being secrets. This level design is very vertical, though. It's really interesting. I don't know how I never, like, found that before. Oh, did not mean to jump that high. That's alright. Fuck it. I love how, like, cute and stumpy Daisy looks here. Again, this hack does her a whole lot of justice, all things considered. Plus, as a lesbian, the concept of being able to play a game where you play as a princess and save a second princess, kinda into that. Also, come on, really? Oh. Literally saw the end of a level there. I'm gonna give that another shot. Also, yeah, if it wasn't already clear, this is a very casual run. I'm not aiming to 100% this game or anything, far from it. Just here to hang out and have a good time. I don't even know if I'm gonna get through the entire game today, or where I'm gonna, like, call it quits. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna finish this game on stream. I just don't know if I'm going to, do it all in one sitting or not. I don't think it would be particularly hard to do. I guess it just... I gotta pace myself getting back into, streaming more often, you know? The last thing I want to do is burn myself out. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Alright, cool. Oh, I've never seen your little, victory pose when you don't have a mushroom. That's adorable. Oh, how far does this go? Very curious about these levels, because these are new to me. This is practically new content. It's also just wild, because obviously I'm playing this game ripped from my own copy and playing it through an emulator so as to be able to stream it. And can I just say, playing Mario World with an Xbox One controller is an experience. Haven't decided if it's a particularly great one, because like the Xbox One controller in itself is super comfy, but like the Super Nintendo controller was like peak for the kinds of games that were on it, like primarily, you know, 2D platformers and RPGs and the such. Kind of the king of its class, all things considered. Fuck, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm so like stuttery and nervous today. I'll get over it. This level's absurd. Seeing all those Koopas together definitely remind me of why I'm not particularly a fan of the Mario World, or not Mario World, Mario Maker games, because it just kind of feels like sometimes a lot of people just throw a bunch of shit at you for no rhyme or reason, and they're just kind of there. Like, are they great creative tools where you can play your own levels and have basically endless content? Yes, but how much of that content is actually worth playing? I don't know if that makes sense or not. Like, they're solid little romps. I just, as somebody who primarily plays levels and doesn't really, like, make them, it's kind of a miss for me. Although I definitely respect it for what it is, don't get me wrong. Wow, not a single thing, damn. In all fairness, I'm just trying to rush through it, but even so. Also, one cute little thing I've noticed is with this sprite and custom palette enabled, Yoshi looks like he has little blush marks, which I think is just really, really cute. I don't know if that's intentional or not, probably not, but hey, I like it a lot. Well, these are adorable. Sorry I'm not saying much here, I'm just super focused. Ah. Oh, I like that the dolphins don't even hurt you, we're just little buddies. Love that. Sorry, but Yoshi had to just kind of drown there. It's quite unfortunate, but, you know. God, I've been so off today, and I don't know why. Commentary, just emotionally, I'm kind of exhausted. An underwater castle? Huh. Yeah, no, I've definitely never seen this before. Interesting. Oh. All the castle designs are so cool in Mario World as well. Honestly, I've always been a fan of castle levels in pretty much all the 2D Mario games, so I don't know how much my opinion there matters, but wow, for whatever reason I thought that would fall slower underwater. I was like, surely it wouldn't just flatten me, right? And then I was wrong. Oh, her little swim animation's adorable. I'm so curious about what they're gonna do for the boss here. What do you do for a boss in an underwater level? Oh? Oh, it's these little dudes from the credits. I could never figure out what they were from initially. You're kidding? Oh, I love that their little like wheel even says Reznor. That's cute. Guess I'll go this way. Just to see what's up. God, I'm so thankful for like the N64 and PS1 generations, and we got like some pretty great games from that console generation, but if I'm being honest, all things considered, like, the Super Nintendo was so refined by the time it came out, you know, like, 2D platformers and stuff were very solidified at that point, and Because of that, I feel like we got a lot of really, really solid content. Alright, let's see how this goes this time. I'm gonna try to go kind of quick here. Not what I meant to do. Definitely want to hop on one of these. Ooh, okay. There we go. What a bizarre little level. Yeah, no, I never found that when I played this game as a kid, or even when I replayed it with Lily a couple weeks ago. Which, by the way, I feel so bad for her, because she was watching me play through the game. And then wow, do I get to skip all the way to Castle 4 through this? Fuck. Do I want to do that? Yeah, why not? Also, I always thought the overworld in this game was really cute. I don't have a lot to say about it, other than that. I just thought it was neat. Always gave me, like, such a sense of adventure from my little, you know, like, kid heart back then. I was like, oh, I can take, you know, different paths and sometimes get lost, but that's okay because I'm having a good time, that kind of thing. Very, very good and just wholesome fun. Did not time that correctly. I'm kind of enjoying these more challenging stages, all things considered. But yeah, that like overworld as a kid fueled my imagination because I was just... I remember I drew a little like overworld of my elementary school in like 5th grade, and I was like, oh, I wonder what kind of secrets would go where and that kind of thing. And I basically designed a map based around my school just because of how much I love the overworld in this game as a kid. I have no idea why I did that. But oh yeah, as I was saying about when I was playing this game with my girlfriend recently, she was watching me play through it while I think she was playing old school RuneScape actually on her phone, and she was like, hey, you know, how far this are you planning to get through? And I was like, oh, I plan to show you the whole game. And then I got to the last level, and then we just kind of never went back to it. I don't think she particularly minded or anything. But now I almost feel like this stream, it feels like I'm finally doing that a little bit more justice, you know? Oh. Why did I go for it? I'm not even doing a 100% run. It's not necessary for me to grab that. I'm sorry. A lot of this, stream's gotta be painful to people who know this game better than I do. Just here for a good time. Just a gal hanging out. It is really, really interesting, though, seeing, just how different a lot of this, level design is. If I keep struggling through this, I might have to embarrassingly take the walk of shame back and do the normal levels through the cave. But yeah, if I remember correctly, this game only has like 8 worlds, and if we're about to be the boss of World 4 already, that's making some pretty great time, all things considered. Obviously, this is being said through the perspective of a casual run, not by any means a speedrun or anything. I don't feel like that needs clarification, but sometimes I like to just throw that out there, you know? Ooh, okay. You know, I kind of want to beat this level, honestly, even if I do struggle a bit. So another strange little thing I just noticed about Mario World. Obviously, it's a very odd game in comparison to a lot of the other 2D Mario titles. But one thing that just kind of dawned on me is, well, there's no, like, toad houses or anything. Which, as far as I can remember out of every other Mario, 2D Mario game with an overworld, there is one. Actually, no. I don't think, Super Mario Land 2 had any either, now that I think about it. Because I had that one too, played it on my little silver GBA SP back in the day. Which I think was my first ever video game console. I know it's a portable, so it's a little hard to call if that counts, but I think it does. Video game platform, we'll say. Ooh, okay, alright. Fuck that up, that's still alright. We're fine, we're living, we're hanging out, we're doing good. Yeah, it might be time for that walk of shame. All things considered. Oh, but there's so many levels this way. You know what? I think it's fine. Showing up more of this game is probably for the better anyways. But even there, that sense of options and like an exploration in a, all things considered, mostly linear game, that's just cool. It's really neat. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Darn. I guess I just never went back and found that red switch thing, or at least never went back to this level afterwards if I ever did. I remember this section. I loved this part as a kid. Not how I thought that would go. That was a cute little level. That one was definitely one of my favorites when I was younger. Again, it's shocking how memorable a lot of this game is. Like, even as somebody who grew up with a game like, you know, New Super Mario Bros. Wii and had a great time with it, it really doesn't hold a candle to this level design-wise, because I don't remember anything from that game. In terms of specifics. Like, do I think that game was a great experience? Yeah. I'm not even, like, necessarily opposed to streaming it sometime. It's just... I guess what I'm saying is that, I'm a lot more sentimental these days. And, playing through things that I remember, especially with ROM hacks like this one, where it's just kind of a fresh coat of paint over a very familiar experience from my childhood. It's a very attractive concept to me, all things considered. I was really hoping that would hit the P switch there. I have no idea if that's even a possibility for switches to register those, but darn. Really hate to see it. Oh yeah, speaking of games and like things that I'm looking forward to, fucking Metroid Dread comes out in a couple days, which is frankly blowing my mind a lot. Because that was one of those games I felt like never was going to come out. I very infrequently get excited for AAA games these days. I don't. I know too much about the industry to care about a lot of it these days. But, I will say, Metroid Dread looks great. And the fact that we're finally getting Metroid 5, and it looks that good, and it plays that good, from like the 30 minutes of gameplay we've seen at the Nintendo Treehouse thing. Very, very, very excited for that game. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to stream that. I found a way to stream a couple of particular Switch games. However, I'm curious if that one's gonna like be on the list mainly due to things like input lag, which are arguably... platformers and things like that are a lot harder to stream with just a capture card and a one monitor setup. Specifically because I mainly play the games through the little like capture thing through Streamlabs. But you can't exactly do that with platformers because of reaction times. That only really works for my brain will load the word. RPGs. Which, by the way, I'm a massive The World Ends With You fan, and I picked up Neo The World Ends With You a couple days after launch, and I'm so fucking baffled because I haven't went back and played that game. Like, it's just been sitting on my shelf in the little, like, plastic wrap since I got it, and I feel so bad about that. I haven't had the energy to start a JRPG, you know? I've got, like, the Pokemon Colosseum game I've been playing on stream and absolutely adoring, and I don't have the time for it right now. Plus, part of me is really scared, because I've heard really good things about Neo 12, but I'm worried it might not, like, match my excitement and love for the first game. Not that I was ever really expecting anything to do that, but, I just hold the first game in such high regard, I'm a little scared of checking out the sequel. Definitely will at some point. I have no idea when I'll ever actually get around to that. Oh, hey, thank you for dropping by the stream. That's super sweet. Yeah, that was, the, person I was talking about earlier who, made this mod. Thank you so much for, you know, dropping by. That's super sweet of you. I appreciate it. I'm having a great time with it, by the way. The sprite's fucking adorable, and, like, I don't know if you have any other, works, but you should definitely be proud of this one. It's very good. You really warmed my heart to be able to replay a childhood favorite game of mine in a new light where you actually get to play as a, you know, female protagonist rather than just a stock male one. So, you know, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It's been a very fun little stream so far. Thank you for dropping by. Hope that's not too cheesy or anything. I just, very appreciative for this. Wow, that was oh, it's your first? Oh, cool. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to what you do in the future. If it's not too much to ask, if you're cool with it, I would really appreciate you like letting me know if you ever do make any more sprites. By no means do you have to do that, but like if you want to, I'd certainly be very appreciative of it. Because this is adorable. Very big fan of it. Sorry, I feel like I'm saying the same things on loop here. I'm really not over just how genuinely sweet and talented the entire Mario World ROM hacking community has been. I still feel like my commentary's been so dry today. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been hanging out with my girlfriend for like 4 or 5 days now at this point, and she just went home today. So, it's been kind of hard for me to focus. Oh, okay, gotcha. I will, well, I very much appreciate it. I'm kind of shocked, frankly, that nobody else has messaged you about it, because you put in the little readme for it. I was like, hey, you know, let me know if you used on anything. And for the record, I definitely knew from that readme that you primarily meant if people used it in other Super Mario World works. So, apologies if my DM about me streaming this game and just playing it by myself without really modding it or anything was a little out of the blue. But, I just figured I'd let you know. I feel like it's the least I could do, you know? Like, again, it's kind of repainting over one of my favorite games from my childhood, so I I felt it necessary, especially after I found out you were another part of the LGBT community, and I was like, hell yeah, cool. Like, as a trans lesbian, a lot of your content and stuff just kind of made my heart happy. God, it is so hot in my room. I'm like considering turning up my fan another notch. I'm worried my mic might pick it up past that point, but also like it's hot where I live all the time, so might be worth it. Oh, no worries. Also, wow, can't believe I got hit there. I was just kind of reading what you were saying. I kind of forgot how to stop that move, or like cancel that rather. Yeah, no, but all things considered, I think it's a more than serviceable little standalone thing. Like, I definitely noticed it, but, yeah, it definitely, like, checks all the boxes I wanted it to, personally. And all things considered, if you made it with the intention for it to be used in other ROM hacks, in all fairness, I don't know what you were fully expecting people to use it in the base game. At the very least, maybe not, you know, primarily. Did not mean to do that. It's alright, I'll take the longer route. Also, I struggled with this level so much when I played, or replayed this game a couple of weeks ago with my girlfriend when she was over. It's a thing we do a lot. Sometimes she'll just play like old school RuneScape on her phone while I'll just play some kind of old console game I like smacked onto the Super Nintendo Classic on my room. In my room, rather. Fuck. Have no idea why I've been so flustered ever since I started this stream. Don't know what's up with me today. Oh, darn. This level always takes me several tries. It's why I've never gotten into Mario Kaizo. I'm always like, well, if I can't consistently play through a perfectly normal vanilla level like this, I have no damn clue how I'd survive longer than a couple minutes there. Still did the cast animations. I did want it to be complete. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, no, again, I have absolutely no complaints. I think the sprite's gorgeous, and can I just say the crouch animation is adorable? I don't know what about that animation specifically is so cute to me, or that sprite, rather. It just is. Love that. Even, like, the power-ups were very creative in how you approach them. It's kind of surreal just having you here in chat. It's a different skill set. Oh, certainly. It definitely is. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. That's fair. I know there's a lot of particular moves and a lot of practicing you do over particular things in Kaizo. Wow. Sorry, I'm so focused on, like, you know, commenting on things in chat, but sometimes I just absolutely fuck things up. That's kind of a tradition on this channel. Right, that should give me a little bit of time on my own. It's interesting though. I hadn't considered that. Like, obviously, Kaizo in general is a much more difficult thing, but yeah, I suppose that would be a very, very different approach to this game and its movement in general than the base game. Hadn't really thought about that. The small daisy and the map daisy the most. That is perfectly, perfectly valid. The small daisy's adorable. I don't know what it is about it, but just puts a smile on my face. Couldn't really articulate why. I don't even know how I messed that one up. A lot of this just feels really awkward because I'm not playing it with the Super Nintendo controller, all things considered. That is just a very, very unfortunate thing. The Yoshi riding frames were the most painful. I don't doubt that, actually, now that I think about it. For the record, I definitely think they're more of unserviceable. But that's a perfectly valid opinion to have. I hadn't considered that. That would suck to do. Definitely worth the time and effort, though. For the record, you made a random gal on the internet very happy. Fuck, I'm sorry. I'm always, like, super sentimental and stuff. I think I had one person in chat come in at one point and argue that it's, like, part of my fucking brand at this point. Oh, yeah, definitely. I feel the same way. This is one of those games where, it's definitely not one of those where every single time you go back to it, you learn something new about it. But yeah, as a kid, I definitely did not appreciate its level design and movement as much as I do now. Which is weird because, again, as a kid, I was weirdly better at this game because it was one of the only games I owned for a while, so... Because of that, in particular, I feel like I got very accustomed to the movement in this game. Whereas nowadays I play a ton of 2D platformers. My personal favorite is a very obscure one. I don't even know if you've heard of it. But I really, really love Klonoa Door to Phantomile. It is one of the most gorgeous games I've ever played in terms of, like, story and music and level design. And it's just... It's adorable. It's very, very fun. It took a lot of turns I wasn't expecting it to, and it's probably... Yeah, I'd say definitively it's probably my favorite PS1 game. Oh, I love the Klonoa series so much, and I hope we get to see it again one day, but I highly doubt Namco even, like, thinks about it anymore. Makes me kind of sad. Well, that's unfortunate. God, I was such a weird kid in terms of games I was good and bad at. Like, I swear, I would be bad at, like, the most simple games, but I somehow, like, got the hang of Sonic Riders as a kid very, very easily and loved that game when I was younger. I mean, I still love that game now. It's one of my favorite racing games. I don't know how much that says about me, because I don't really play a lot of racing games, but it's definitely my favorite. I was a weird kid. Ditto. Oh, hey Chris, thank you for dropping in the chat. Very much appreciate it. Just playing some good old Mario World. You know how it be. This level, like, forever has a spot in my heart now, because when I replayed this game a couple of, I can't remember how long ago it was. I guess it was, like, 2 or 3 months ago I last replayed this game, but I replayed it while Lily was over. And I will never forget that she just kind of, like, turns and looks at me after I died on this level once, and she's like, do you think I could try at this level? And I'm like, of course. And I don't know what it was about her, like, normally very confident approach suddenly being very timid in terms of, like, asking for a turn. I'm like, of course, babe, what the fuck? And it I don't know. Love her. Love that girl. Nobody tell my lesbian girlfriend that I'm gay for her. If I catch one of y'all snitching, you're getting banned. Also, I've never done this part before. I've never had Yoshi in that level. So this is an experience. God, artistically this game's so pretty though. I really do enjoy it. Oh, you can say it's purple in the overworld, that's rad. I just have a purple Yoshi now. I will protect him with my life. Being entirely honest there, I thought he was just gonna, like, walk off and die immediately after I said that. And I would have been heartbroken, but I also would have laughed a little bit too, if I'm being honest. Like, that timing would have sucked, but would have ruled in the same way content-wise, you know? I'm gonna get that shell. Oh, well, actually, it just shoots his fire from there. That's alright. This is fine. No, please. Oh. Oh. That was fun while it lasted. Fuck. A horrible pet owner, apparently. Whoa, okay. Hey, bud. God, fucking... breaks my heart a little. Like, there was nothing funny about the timing on that one, you know? It just kinda sucked. I think I would have rathered him died that, like, first time. It was really close. As much as that sucks to say. Would have at least been kinda funny. But nah, here we are. Oh, by the way, for y'all just dropping in, Clockworld, Clockwork Netty, sorry, I didn't mean to butcher your username, was actually the person who drew up the Daisy sprite, so, you know, definitely feel free to check out their other stuff. Well, I don't know if they have any other Mario World art. In fact, they specified that they didn't, but even so, they seem cool. Plus, I would feel kind of bad if I didn't give some form of credit, you know? Like, I understand in the README that came with these sprites it was specified that it's not inherently necessary, but come on. God, I'm just, like, thinking about how wild and surreal this is, though. Streaming Mario World, I mean. Because two things I used to do all the time as a kid were, play Super Mario World and, watch, like, some small Let's Play channels on YouTube. And I had no idea how they even, like... I'm extremely inconsistent, do little bits of everything. You are absolutely okay. It'd be like that. That's why I'm a variety streamer. I can never settle down and decide on one thing. There was a point where I was like into very, very amateur voice acting. I do all kinds of shit too. I sympathize. Alright, I'm gonna walk a little bit to the left. I love Ludwig's design in this game. I don't think that Ludwig's newer designs are inherently bad or anything, but something about how they look in Mario World. Very, very nice. Oh, I didn't realize that wasn't the last hit. Huh. There we go. He is trolling you. Sorry, something about that just having a period over it and being, like, properly capitalized and everything makes that really ominous. Like, I don't know, something about that, like, message in chat makes me want to, like, turn around and make sure there's not someone behind me. If that makes any kind of sense. I always thought that was so cute as a kid when the little hill in the background got a band-aid. Just fucking love this game a lot. Oh no, you're absolutely good. Oh right, I recall what I was saying now. I used to watch a lot of people on YouTube play video games, and I couldn't even comprehend how they were capturing their footage. I just thought they were playing it with the light off and like a camera pointed at the TV, and it was somehow like just a really good camera to be able to keep up with everything. I didn't understand how capturing footage or anything worked back then. So I wish I could go back to little me, who, you know, was always like dysphoric as hell and never having a good time, and I could just be like, hey, doing all these things that you always wanted to do back then, so there you go. Everything's gonna be alright, gal, you know, that kind of thing. As cheesy and weird as that might be to say, I feel very fortunate for where I am now, all things considered. And I feel like it's very important to appreciate the little things every once in a while, you know? Okay, so I remember vaguely there being like a pea balloon here. Yeah, okay. Oh, a little like daisy on her chest just becoming like the main little symbol here is fucking adorable. Oh my god. Sorry. Nothing about that should be funny to me, it just is. Love that. I believe that was the proper thing to do to get through here. I just played through this game a couple months ago and I still can't remember how to get through the Maze of Illusion. It is timeless in terms of its confusion to me. There we go. Please. Y'all mind if I... There we go. Sure was an interaction, huh? Oh, jeez. I love ghost houses. That is very valid. Weirdly, I didn't like them as a kid. which is strange because I absolutely loved like puzzle games in general, as well as I really loved Luigi's Mansion. So the fact that I didn't enjoy Ghost Houses is weird. Okay, that's not fully true. I didn't enjoy Luigi's Mansion as a kid because I was fucking terrified of it. I was so scared of that game. As I got older, though, I definitely fell in love with it. Definitely one of my favorite first-party Nintendo titles just ever. I really do love Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. It's a fucking delight. God, if I'm being honest, nowadays Luigi's Mansion and why is my brain blanking on the other one I was just thinking about? Super Mario Galaxy are the only games I like. Are the only first-party Nintendo games I frequently think about and replay anymore. That's not true. I replay some of the Kirby games now that I think about it. I do enjoy those. Feel very linear. Oh yeah, I definitely agree. The world map in this game is great. I think artistically there's a lot going on here too. Like the sprite work is a little weird and it feels a little awkward at times, but that's weirdly a lot to its credit. I fucking love how this game looks and flows. It's very charming. Yeah, 100% agreed in terms of a lot of the new 2D Marios feeling very linear, and while that's not inherently a problem by any means, it's certainly different. Like, I feel like Mario World set up a new expectation for a lot of people that has yet to really be met again by a 2D Mario game. So I definitely feel like it's left a hole in a lot of people's hearts in a way. Oh. There we go. I don't know why I didn't think that would hit me there. God, the music here is so pretty too. Mush. Koji Kondo went off. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely they did. Oh my god. This game's a delight through and through. Also, I know it might be a weird thing to, like, thank people for. But, you know, thank y'all for, like, dropping by and everything and hanging out and having a good time in chat. I very much appreciate it. I'm sorry, a gray P-block? What the fuck? I may or may not have messed up all of that, and I'm going to awkwardly walk out of the room because I was just kind of confused and curious. If you've ever heard the phrase curiosity killed the cat, and the reason the term was coined, it's not true, but god. Why am I saying it's not true like I had to specify that? Damn. Look at Leela over here, plagiarizing the entirety of the English vernacular. You hate to see it. Don't credit me with that, I don't want that. I will never forget what one of my housemates described English as a language, which was like 4 other languages in like a trench coat, and I'm like, yeah. I haven't been able to unsee that, and I think about that more than I should. I can't remember which one of my housemates it was that said that, but they're fucking right is the thing. That's all I know. God, it really does feel great replaying games like this, though. On a completely unrelated note, Replaying Mario World definitely feels like I'm reclaiming a good memory from a spot that I was in that wasn't particularly great. So it's been really nice, especially with this reskin mod. Or not mod, I keep calling it a mod, I guess it's more of a ROM hack. Either way, y'all know what I mean. I don't feel like I have to clarify too much there. Oh. Fuck. Isn't there like a charging chuck at the end of this level for no reason? There is. Again, there's a lot of like little tiny bits of this level design that's just super memorable. Such a fun little adventure. This level. There's like a secret in this level I have to have a mushroom for, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't remember what the secret is, I just remember my girlfriend a couple weeks ago just like watching me struggle through this level because I just couldn't seem to find what I needed. Okay, alright. Now, I seem to remember it had something to do with one of these pipes. So I'm just gonna kind of, try to go through all of these and just hope. No, that's alright. I don't believe I need him. I don't think. But even if you don't need Yoshi, you always want Yoshi deep down in your heart, you know? It's one of the few things guaranteed in life. Wow, okay, hi. Don't tell me that just like... Oh my god. I think it's a screen pipe here, isn't it? And I just... God damn it. The timing of me losing that mushroom really sucked. Oh, it's fine. Just replay the level. This is fine, actually. I don't care anymore. Oh my god. That really should not be funny to me. Aww. I hate that sometimes when I die, it's like I make the most grotesque sound on Earth, or, in stark contrast, I say aw like I just saw a kitten just kind of like rub against my leg. Those are my two emotions, I guess. That is really unfortunate. I feel like Yoshi's a very key player here in keeping this mushroom, you know? Although, if I can get a second one in reserve, that would be just delightful. Gonna stop talking now. Yeah, okay. Alright, it's not the right one, but that's okay. We should be coming up on the green pipe up here, I think. Oh, okay. Oh. Hey, bud. Bringing you with me for self-defense. And this guy's gonna split into 3, and I'm gonna book it. Perfect. Could have been worse. I know I didn't have to break any of those blocks, or like all of those blocks rather, but it was satisfying. I wanted to. I did that for me. Ah, the good old snake block castle. Always been a fan of this one. Never been good at it. Always been a fan, though. Oops. Damn. I didn't know what to do about that. I saw that, like, fireball on the little, like, snake block thing with me. And it had a very similar vibe to, when I didn't, like, do math homework back in the day. And, a teacher would, like, look at me and I would make eye contact and I know they're about to call on me. And it's, like, super embarrassing. That was the exact same experience. The same switch in my, like, brain just got flipped. Just danger imminent. It's the same way I feel a little bit of fear when I'm using public transportation and then see like a cis white guy like stare at me and kind of like raise an eyebrow, you know? Like I am making that motherfucker think about the concept of gender more than he has for probably the rest of his life. I know it's a random side tangent to put that on. Comparing a fucking, little lava bubble dude in Mario World to that. It's similar threat levels though, you know? Oh wait, no, I think I should go down on this, right? No, that kills. I thought that was a part in this where there's like a secret where if you stayed on it, the camera would go down. I guess this is not the place. Darn. I don't mind redoing this level, it's just a very lengthy one because of like the auto-pathing this does. Like, this level on its own is absolutely fine. I would argue it's great. It's one of the more memorable ones in the game, but like, oh. God, I am not good at it. Yes, okay, that's about the best way I could imagine that playing out. Neat. There we go. Alright, boss fight time. God, look at those shades. Coolest guy in existence right here. My guy is schmoovin'. Always loved just how pixelated they got when they like shrunk down. Always thought it was a really cool effect on CRT televisions. This whole game was gorgeous there, if I'm being honest. Like, it's gorgeous now, even if I'm just playing it through like an emulator with no filters. Oh, I love her little exploded sprite. That's absolutely adorable. Fuck. Oh. It's a Mode 7 effect, isn't it? Holy shit. I hadn't thought about that. It probably is. Oh my god. Why did that not dawn on me? Damn. No, you're absolutely correct on that, I think. That's gotta be one of the most niche examples of that. Just ever. I love when you beat those guys, like you stomp on them and then they just become significantly smaller, open their mouth, and just scream into the void. Love them. These little fellas are silly, I miss them. I'm really sad they never really, like, showed up in any other Mario games. To my knowledge, at least. I don't know, I shouldn't say that. I should never, like, say with confidence something I don't know about a game, because there's always going to be that one person that just knows. Reznor wheels are... and the tilting boss islands... Wow! Huh. I hadn't realized so much of this game utilized that. The more you fucking know, I guess. Like, that makes sense. I just hadn't thought about it. Like, when I think of Mode 7, I think of things like Terranigma or Pilot Wings. I don't think of Mario World, you know? Oh... That was a very, like, genuine sound. Oh, that's right, I didn't hit that checkpoint. That's unfortunate. It's why the Bowser fight has a plain black background. Fuck. Oh, you were just like cracking open the magic of this game from my childhood and just laying it out there, huh? Honestly, you'll love to see it. It's been such an interesting conversation, all things considered. Or stream, rather, not conversation, fuck. I'm trying. Conversation within a stream? You know what I mean. That is really fucking unfortunate, huh? Alright, so if I don't hit anything here, will I just... Okay, yeah, alright. Oh. Those Koopaling fights. Need to go investigate. Yeah, go ahead. By all means. Again, thank you for dropping by. I very much appreciate it. It's been a very surreal thing, having, like, the creator of the ROM hack I'm streaming just kind of drop by. It's very nice, though. I'm very thankful for that. Mainly, honestly, I'm just, like, primarily thankful for the chance to be like, hey, thank you for making this, because I know I've already DM'd you, but I feel like it feels a bit more sincere if I'm able to, like, you know, stream it and do it a bit of justice, you know? Because I feel like there's not enough people that, like, get into ROM hacking for Mario World. Like, it's such a cool little thing, and there's a lot of people who stream this game, so I'm a little bummed this isn't, like, used more. Your, Daisy Sprites, I mean. Oh, right, this is the one with the, yeah, alright. This level's always been really cool. Alright, come on. There we go. I love that. That is so cool. Fuck. Sorry I'm not saying much here, I'm just very much focusing on this platforming. I remember this level giving me absolute hell when I was a kid. Yeah, mainly because of those guys, Jesus. Here we are. Alright, I feel better about this. The fact that I have Yoshi in this section makes me feel a lot more safe. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh? What the fuck? Alright, well here's another thing I've never discovered before. Wait, no. I've seen this before. It's been fucking years, but I definitely registered this as something I've seen. I don't know if I've ever beaten this level, though. I certainly don't know what comes past this point. I feel like their movement was, like, too sporadic for my, like, baby brain when I was a kid to comprehend. I was like, what the fuck? They're not showing any, like, noticeable patterns. Therefore, they are simply impossible to get past. I love how, like, tight these controls feel, too. Like, it feels like, adjusting midair is a very, like, easy thing to do. Which I enjoy. Freedom of movement in a platformer is always, like, incredibly important to me, so... feeling like I'm always in control of my character and, like, the deaths that I do get are my fault are very, very enjoyable things to have. I guess I'm about to see what happens after this. I don't fucking know. Oh, just let me immediately do a Chapter 6 castle. Sure, cool. Well, not a great call trying to rush that. Please. Hell yeah. Mush. I don't know why I just say mush sometimes. Always love these big boys. Love those. They're adorable. Oh, this fight. Oops. That's alright. She's been hit twice, I've only been hit once. I can make this work. There we go. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You'll love to see it. I don't know what you love to see. I guess Wendy O. Koopa's death. Is her name Wendy O. Koopa? I think it is. Just Wendy Koopa, maybe. I don't like her. I really don't. Yeah, no, Wendy O. Koopa. Okay. Ah, the good old ghost ship. I always loved the little, like, free-falling section at the end here. Ooh, I forgot about these. Wow, okay. That's such a cool effect, though. I remember loving this level. I mean, I still do. It's neat. How this game utilizes the Super Nintendo is very, very cool. Like, there's a reason that, like, people think about this game when they think of the Super Nintendo, you know? No, you stop that. Damn it. I saw that Boo following me, and it was a very similar sensation to, when I see one of the cats, like, just rushing over to my girlfriend who was, like, horribly allergic to them to, like, rub their face against their legs. Because all three of my cats fucking love my girlfriend. It's just... she's really badly allergic to cats. I mean, not, like, deathly allergic to them, but... you know, she'll just kind of feel like shit for most of a day. So seeing that Boo and me just going, no, was like a very similar sensation. To be like her personal bodyguard to, or against the cats, rather. Right, please, please leave me be. Ooh, okay. Got her a little close there. I'm alright, though. Here we go. I always felt really creeped out by, like, these just kind of silently falling Koopas. There we go. Sorry, I have no idea why my voice is just giving up on me. I guess this is just the most I've talked in a pretty decent while. Alright, then World 7, and then we're pretty much home free. Yeah, I guess I'm finishing this game today. Damn, I know this game is short, but, like, feels a little unreasonable. Because I've been struggling a lot, so I think I'm, like, still making decent time with this in terms of a casual run. Wild stuff, all things considered. There we go. There we go. Gameplay. Are you gonna play with Star Road Devils? Probably not. Unfortunately, I'm just planning to get through to Bowser. Honestly, primarily, I just wanted to play through most of this game and get to the Bowser fight, specifically because of the fact that my girlfriend recently watched me play this game, and I told her I would eventually go back to it and show her the Bowser fight, and then I didn't end up doing that. So that's kind of why I'm here right now. Hopefully that's understandable, though. Really? Unfortunate. It's a good thing there was a checkpoint, like, right there at least. That's so mean that they put that there. Hidden levels are pretty painful. That's fair. Whoa. Whoa. That was uncomfortably close. Didn't like that. Nope. Damn. Well, my luck is just not going well today. Alright, now to just be careful. Am I lost? Yeah, I've totally done this part before. I'm a little lost. Just gonna follow these guys. They seem to know what's up. They know their way around town. I see. H. Why did I just say just the letter H while I stretched? Weird. It's a weird habit of mine, is just saying the letter H and it slowly spread to everybody else in the house I live in. God, I really do love how much these sprites really capture Daisy's energy as a character. Like, they're very expressive and vibrant and very much fit the style of the game. Whoa, okay. Whoops. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have done it that quickly. It's probably a better idea for me to wait for it to go down. Yeah, there we go. This level spooked me a lot as a kid, just these walls. I don't know, the idea of playing a cartoony platformer and just having the mascot of said game be just kind of crushed is a little horrifying for a lot of reasons. Not even really a lot of reasons. The one reason is enough, that being that they are being crushed. It's not like a cartoony, like, haha, I messed up kind of feeling. That is like, I've witnessed a death. Hey, buddy. That's so cool. I didn't know if you held a shell like that, it would do that. Love that. Alright, final ghost house time. Whoops. Oh, did you look at that? I didn't actually remember if that was the right door or not, I was just kind of hoping it was. God, the small little Daisy sprite is still so cute. I know a lot of the stream has unfortunately just been me being like, wow, this mod's really neat, da-da-da-da-da, and just kind of that. But, you know, again, getting reused to solo commentary after streaming so much with my girlfriend during my Undertale and Deltarune replays. Oh. Darn. Look, I'll take that. Wow. That was almost like skilled how much I fucked that up. God, I love that every level has something kind of new going on conceptually. That point still stands. Regardless of how bad I am at the game, I still appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I'll take that. Still love how weird and zany this world design is. Mario World has a very unique vibe to it, all things considered. It might seem, it might seem rather tame in comparison to like other platformers who have pushed the bar in terms of what a platformer can be. But in terms of like the Mario series, yeah. This game ruled and still does rule. Wait, don't I, like, need that spring for something at some point? That I sure hope I don't. Anybody, can you hit me with another one of those, please? Thank you. Yeah, I did need Yoshi for that. Not the spring. I just needed Yoshi for the key. Oh, hey, Rim. Thank you for dropping by. Look at this little Daisy sprite. Isn't it the cutest fucking thing ever? I love it. I guess I don't need it. I can just do the 7th castle or whatever. I just fucked up a secret. I've had a lot of very, very bad issues with how the stream has gone. In terms of, like, near the very beginning I had some really bad technical difficulties where from trying to segue from the pre-stream to the actual stream, every single program on my computer crashed at once. So that was an experience. Not a particularly good one. But I'm here now. And honestly, I'm glad I bit the bullet and still stream today, all things considered. I'm having a great time. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. We're actually, like, near the end of the game, all things considered. I don't know why I always say we're, as if, like, the audience, you know, checking these out are also actively playing. I know I tend to do that a lot, though, so that's nothing new. Whoops. I just like that you said it like you just, like, ran into a, professor's class, like, a very, like, unreasonable time late, as in, like, 3 or 4 seconds late. Is this the one where the camera scrolls? Yeah, secret, cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, it really do be like that sometimes. Wow, I didn't know what to do about that. I just kind of sucked. Wait, I need you. Oh. No, I just gotta wait for them to respawn. It's okay, I can make this work. There we go. God, something's so cute about that sprite where she, like, ducks and, just has her knees, like, kind of covering her face. It's adorable. Alright, let's get rid of you quickly. There we go. Alright, final level time. Fuck. Ooh, like every bit of my back just popped. That was incredibly satisfying. Whew. Been recalibrated. Factory reset. Was that sound effect? I am happy I decided to stream today. This has been very much worth it. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I think the ones I like to do are doors 3 and 7? Also, you can't tell me this doesn't feel ROM hacky as hell. Like, just a line of doors with, like, a number next to them and they're all wildly different challenges. That screams fan game to me. It was not 3. I hate this one. I hate this one lots. Remember it confusing the hell out of me as a kid. I mean, I guess that was fine. I think it's door 7 I like, maybe? Yeah. Ooh. This one's pretty nice and easy, all things considered. I feel like the screen is supposed to be so much darker on original displays than it actually ends up being here. Like, I remember needing this light a lot more when I played this game on a CRT as a kid. So wow, my game is chugging. It does not like this little mess of pixels up there. Which I always thought was a disco ball. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. Here comes Daisy ready to save her fucking GF. You'd love to see it. I kind of like, I used to hate this old Bowser sprite. I've really grown to love it. Also, the fact that he has little toe beans is kind of adorable. Oh, she's blue. That's weird. Definitely not a problem. I was not expecting that, huh? I hope that's intentional. I may have fucked something up when I, like, imported the custom palette for this, sprite. It's fine. Blue Peach is something I'm very much here for. I thought it was nice. She's blue because Daisy's eyes are blue. Oh! Oh, okay. Huh. I dig that. I dig that a lot. Oh, also, Rin, I should probably, mention, that person in chat who just typed. That is, in fact, the, creator of this ROM hack that I'm using. I know I've been saying that to, like, every single person in chat that's not her, and I'm sorry if that's annoying. I just think it's neat that you're here. Fuck. Ah! I didn't realize I was still holding it. I just wasn't thinking. Oh, that is unfortunate. I'm here too, finally done with my work. Lily! Oh my god, I'm proud of you. Hi. Also, I love you. Fuck. I guess I should mention, if it isn't already clear, I'm at the final level that you never got to watch me beat, which is vaguely why I'm replaying this. Also, would you happen to remember what doors it was that I like going through? Because I thought it was 3 and 7. It was not. Maybe it was like 4 and 7? Fuck it, we'll see. It was not. Ooh. Spooky. I mean, hey, it worked. It was very short, too. Okay, I think... Yeah, 7's fine. No clue. That's fair. Whoop. Alright. Fear. Darn. Unfortunate. I literally just said the last time I ran through that room, like, oh, that's the easy one. That's why I like that door, and I still messed it up. Really unfortunate. Maybe speedrun strats. I shouldn't say that. There are people who genuinely speedrun this game and do a bang-up job of it. I am just a lady on the internet. And honestly, that's fine. Just here for a good time, that's all. I thought I could stand on that one. I was incorrect. There's a reason why Lily never got to see me finish this boss fight, and it's because I'm awful at this final level. Which is really embarrassing, because I used to be really good at it as a kid, and now I can't. To be fair, though, when this is, like, one of, like, maybe 7 games you own, yeah, you're gonna get pretty good at it, rather. I'm so glad I'm past those, like, jitters I had at the beginning of the stream, because, Jesus, the technical issues at the beginning of the stream really threw me for a loop. Straight up should not have messed with me as much as it did, but God did it. Alright, be wary of these guys and the fact that they do in fact get back up. Alright, here we go. Maybe this'll be the run. Cuts back to that SpongeBob clip that's like, hey, I doubt it. Oh, I should put that on a hotkey. That'd be fucking great. I did this level a lot while researching stuff, but mostly via the backdoor entrance. That's fair. Forgot there's no checkpoint. Yeah, kinda sucks. I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be challenging and stuff. It is the final boss after all, but... Love Blue Peach so much. I look at her and I'm like, yeah. It does make the back door more rewarding. Yeah, it definitely does. If I keep fucking up here, I might go do that. Unlock the back door, I mean. Before I knew there was a back door in this game as a kid the first time I played this game, it really threw me for a loop realizing the final level of the game was just called Front Door in all caps, and I was like, what the fuck? That's kinda... Surely they could have come up with a better name than that. Little did I know it's because there's also a back door. I don't know how many more tries I'm going to give it definitively before giving it up and going to get the back door, because I feel like it's more of an inevitability than anything. But I'm gonna be stubborn about it. And suffer because of it. Oh. I may suck at this game, but damn it if it's not fun. The hidden stuff is very nicely done to always be rewarding. Switch palace to shortcut, Starward. Oh, definitely. Absolutely. Again, it inspired me a lot as a kid. Just like, I don't know, it really sparked my creativity in terms of like being able to approach levels in different ways. It made me think more about game design than I ever did when I was a kid. I was like, oh, that's a clever thing for them to do. And I couldn't quite put my finger on it as a kid. It was just kind of a thing. God damn it. Doing my best here. Alright. How about this? I'm gonna give it 3 more attempts. If I don't get in those attempts, I'll do the back door. Not really sure why I'm signing myself up for that. Is Daisy the only thing that's changed here? Oh, no. The Daisy thing is the only thing that's changed. The weird ROM hacky, like, numbers are in fact just a part of the base game, and it's probably the most jarring part of vanilla Super Mario World, in my opinion. Because again, as I touched on, it does feel very ROM hacky, so it's very, bizarre. See what's behind door number 7. Wow. I don't know why I made the faintest little wah noise there. Sometimes your gal gets spooked and makes stock images sounds. Stock images? Stock sound effects. Brain, please. Sometimes Bowser gets lost, or maybe the numbers are there for Peach. No, I really like the idea of Bowser having to number the doors in his castle. It's my new personal headcanon. Thank you, Lily, for continuing to be the funniest girl I'll ever meet. Love you. Not to be gay on main. No, absolutely to be gay on main. I'm so scared of the little propeller, all things considered. Ooh, okay. Girlfriend time. I'm gonna be real, that Peach sprite makes me want to get blue lipstick. I feel like I'd look good in it. Alright, poop. Aw. Give me more, please. Not what I meant. Equally not what I meant. Thank you for your service. Read your last goddamn haw. No, oh, that's bad. That's bad. Huh. Thank you, beloved. Dearly beloved from Kingdom Hearts starts playing. Yo! Hell yeah! Aw, love her. Oh, a little blush. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Aw. Gee, it's low poly princess, except there are no polygons, just pixels. That's right. Face reveal. I was a Mario ROM hack all along. Aw, this is cute. This is really cute. Babe, that's 16-bit. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta let these credits play out because this credits theme is a bop. Cat Jam, absolutely. The song fucks. Really gotta say, genuinely speaking, thank y'all so much for coming to hang out. This has been delightful, and while it was incredibly stressful to get set up at first, it is so worth it. There's a lot I could talk about here, but mainly like thank you again to Clockwork for making this ROM hack. Being able to like re-experience this game with a character that like better represents me in my like adult years is just makes my heart happy. This has been such a delight. And I'm living for Blue Princess Peach over here. Fucking delightful. Yeah, of course, thank all of y'all for, you know, dropping by and hanging out. It consistently means the world to me that y'all find any kind of value in my, content. Because I'm just hanging out, you know? So, I don't know. It's very, very flattering and very humbling. Aw, love the little Yoshis. Me and the girls on our way to get Totino's pizza rolls. Flat tires? Oh, no worries, babe. Thank you so much for playing with it. I'm really happy to see every animation in use. Oh, of course! I'm really glad you dropped by. It really means a lot. Also, Lily, for the record, the VOD will be on Twitch, and I will be uploading it to my archive channel on YouTube in the event that you're interested in that. Groovin'. Love the song. Oh, I love the flat little Rex. Hi, YouTube. Chris, you say that every time I mention that, and honestly, I love it. It's really good. I care too much about the effort I put into my content to let Amazon just fucking remove it after 14 days, you know? Like, let me have this, come on. I'm a good girl. Throw me a bone. Yo, gonna watch that while I play dumb mobile games later? Hell yeah. I will definitely shoot you a DM whenever I get it uploaded. Shouldn't take too long. Heck, Amazon? Oh, you're absolutely right. I don't even fucking like Twitch as a platform, it's just there's not really a better alternative, all things considered. You know, fuck Amazon, first and foremost. Resnorpog. Sorry. That really shouldn't have been my first thought upon seeing them. Oh, I've been fucking corrupted. Oh. You really hate to see it. Oh, look at Roy, he's a little fella. I don't know why Roy's little sprite there's just getting me. The end. Alright, yeah. That was Super Mario World. It's not fully letting me tab out. There we go. Wow, 5 viewers. There are 5 of y'all? Thank you so much for dropping in. I guess one more thing I want to go ahead and mention. Before I wrap everything up officially. 2 things mainly. First, if you really enjoyed today's content and you want to be able to support me, I have no ways currently for you to be able to support me financially. Not even that I like asking for that. But, you know, diffusion through tips and things is something I'd like to implement at some point in the future. For those of y'all who feel generous enough to, you know, do that. But if you want to support my content, one of the best ways to do that is probably just to, you know, share videos or just even dropping a follow. It's all I can really ask right now, and truly just watching my content is the best way to support me. And outside of that, I really wanted to once again say thank you to Annette for making this wonderful, wonderful ROM hack. Roy banging out the tunes. Oh, love you, babe. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put their Twitter handle in chat one more time, like I did at the beginning of stream, just so y'all can you know, go give them a follow if you're so inclined. They seem really cool. Outside of that, I don't really have much else to say. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Oh, of course, it's not a problem at all. But yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, or, you know, could be morning, depends on where you are. That's semantics. Banger stream. Thank you, Chris. Aw, fuck, y'all are so sweet. Alright, I gotta go before this just becomes me thanking y'all for another half hour. Alright, see y'all.